What is going on, you guys? I'm Lipit. Today I have a special video for you. This is going to be my history as a gamer. I wanted to do this for my 100th upload, but I lost count, and now it's going to be my 101st upload. But anyway, let's get into it. My history as a gamer, how I became a gamer, and how I got to where I am today, going from the early years to the current times. Pretty much my first ever system I really played on would either be, I think, the Atari or the, perhaps, Nintendo 64. All I remember for sure was it was the one with the square controller, the really tiny one, or the rectangular controller I should say, the really tiny one with like two buttons on one side and the other side was like the D-pad. And on that I played Mario a shit ton. The style I believe was like the full screen Mario that you see now on computer. That was the kind of Mario I was playing on that system, which I cannot seem to ever remember. After that I really sort of got a bit of a jump in where I went. I play that from time to time and have fun with it, but I really started becoming I don't know, I wouldn't say an addict, but I definitely started playing a lot more on derp. I couldn't seem to get out of those bushes. I really started to play a lot more when I got my PS2, and when I was playing, I believe it was God of War, the original. I went over to a friend's house and played that game for days and days, and this is at like age 9. And my parents weren't very happy with it at first, but I eventually talked them into it, and I eventually got God of War 2. After beating God of War 1 with my friend at his house, I eventually got God of War 2 and played the living shit out of that game on my personal PS2. And that's when I really started becoming like the long time gamer, when I played like 4 or 5 hours at once just to start out with. Now I'm at like 9 hours a day if it's like not a school day, for example. I play a shit ton of games. But that was really the first game that I can really remember ever getting me into games to a large extent. After that, I got into 360. This is many years later, I believe. I got the 360, and I wanted to get Halo on it. I asked my dad to go out and get me Halo because I had the money for it. He went out and got a game. It was Quake Wars, though. It was a Quake Wars. I can't remember the exact name, but it had like an alien dude on the front of it. And I played that a fair amount. I wasn't going to tell him that it was the wrong game. I just kind of went with it and played it anyway because it kind of looked fun, and I just wanted to play a new game. So I played that game a ton until I actually finally got Halo 3. And that was actually my first ever multiplayer game I ever played for the 360 or any other system. I never played a multiplayer game like that before. So it was really a new experience for me, and it has that reminiscent feeling to it. That's why I don't really play Halo 3 on the 360 anymore, because I want to remember it as it was, not as it is now, where everyone's a freaking over MLG pro and you can't do anything. But besides the fact, the next game I went on to was Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 was my first ever Call of Duty. And it was pretty good at the time too, noob tubers for days, but I didn't really notice that at my time because it was still new to the Call of Duty series. So it was a good game at the time, and it was definitely fun. I put many hours into that. Sucked horribly at it because I was all used to Halo. I wasn't much of a Call of Duty person at all. So I sucked terribly at it, but I still definitely managed to have a good time at it. And then Modern Warfare 3 was the next one I got, obviously, I believe. No, actually it was Black Ops. Black Ops came after Modern Warfare 2, what am I thinking? And I played that a shit ton. I actually started to get fairly better at that game, although my KD was still under 1, which is pretty pathetic. I started to improve, and I started to definitely have more fun and learn sort of tactics in the game, although they were pretty weak ones. After that, I went on to Modern Warfare 3. This is when I started to really start to do more or less good in the game. My KD was above the 1s. It was like 1.3 or something. And it stuck to that through Black Ops 2 as well. It's like a 1.4 or 5 now. And, yeah, that's pretty much just how I played. I just had fun. And up to Black Ops 2, or Modern Warfare 3 was where I really started to get sick of Call of Duty, if you really want to put it that way. But Black Ops 2, I played that a shit ton, as you've seen some gameplay on my channel. Not as much as I would probably think I was going to upload, but I still uploaded a fair amount. And now where am I today? Today I play Defiance, Battlefield, and I have a ton of fun with those games. And they're definitely sort of the games that I really truly enjoy now. Defiance, if you're wondering, is what you're seeing on the screen. It is a MMORPG game, which is open world, and it's definitely a blast to play. And I play that a fair amount. I also play Battlefield a fair amount, the odd Call of Duty, and I have fun with that. But pretty much, this has been the video, the history of me as a gamer. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more Defiance, leave it in the comments and tell me if you do enjoy seeing it, because it's definitely a fun game to play, and it actually looks pretty good when I upload it. for my opinion. So if you guys do like this video, make sure to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and have a nice day. Anyways, guys, I've been Lippet. See you later.